Hey guys, this is Garies and welcome back to another episode of Survival Overdone. We are back here in Satisfactory and we haven't set up yet. I'm busy making more floors on our Mark III factory. So if you can see there's a first floor, there's a second floor. Okay, so that's the main floor. That's the floor we made in a previous episode. Then another one. And I've been busy with the next one, but I died. Look at the compass at the top. I have a a crate or storage over there. When I was busy there, I was trying to jump and fly to this part so that I can come back, grab more concrete to continue the rest of that. And I fell and died. So I tried to go back and fetch the stuff, but I died in a gas vein or a gaseous thing or whatever. So we are going to try and make a gas mask quickly. Use a gas mask to filter out pollutants in the air. So I only have my parachute on because I wanted to get down without it being too much of an issue. Jumping from down there. So let's put this away again. So my gun and everything is in there, so we need to go grab that. But we need to make a gas mask first. So we have everything, let's make it. I'm guessing this is going to be on a body slot, so we won't have. So how do we press R? Does it only take effect once we are in poison? Oh, I don't have a jetpack. Oh well. So let's quickly go there and go find it. Which way is the easiest again? Why can't I fly? Or not fly right? Don't tell me there's no fuel. Where's the fuel that was in here? There was a stack of 20. Where the hell did that go? That's not good. That also is not good. Generally don't know where that fuel went. That's not a good one. Okay, let me show you guys how I got there and back. We actually need to bring some explosive. I want to see if I can kill that tree in a way. Or a mushroom tree or whatever that is. Because there where our fuel generators are, there's also one of those mushroom trees in a way that I want to get rid of, and that's not working. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about the factory coming along. I also started making a pillar in the middle on the sides, so I must still continue to the bottom, but I'm first trying to finish the floor, because that floor is where we are going to bring the bauxite and the crystal together to make the aluminium. So this was so far the easiest way to get down. I think actually it was another down. Yeah, I need to go down a bit more. Ooh. Okay, that can also work. This buggy is fun, but it's not very fast though, unfortunately. Ooh, what's this? Normal iron. Could come in handy. Can't believe it's that veins poison nodes or whatever that is. Oh, here's another one. Also normal. Okay. No. Don't want to destroy our Health pods. Yep. Believe it's over there. There he is, yes. Right there. Okay, so it automatically detects when you need to use it. Now we can grab all. Get out of here. Okay, so that's cool. It sucks that you only have one slot. I'm wondering when they will start implementing a second slot. Or when do you unlock it? Maybe it's one of our hard drives. But yes, let's see. Now we can swap back to this one. Yes. Okay, first of all our lightsaber. Then our gun. Then our explosive. Then our awesome grinder. And this. I believe that is correct order. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly take this back, and then I'll meet you guys back here at the factory. Let me show you guys how far we came and what we still need to do. Okay, I just came back and I dropped that mushroom that we had in the buggy. And I remembered we have some research I wanted to share with you guys. We did the quick... I never pressed the begin analysis button. I'm such a derp. Oh well, okay, so now you see what we're doing. We're doing quick wire. The previous one I believe was a Caterium ore, and I can't remember what it gave us. What did it give us? I can't believe. I can't remember. It was not that. I can't remember now. What? You guys remember? I can't remember. Maybe, no, it wasn't. Explosives, Explorer. Okay, but either way. Let's get back. This thing is going to run a while. Let's quickly get... Oh, I need to grab concrete. That's one of the reasons I'm here. So grab concrete and then I will meet you guys there, since we can't do the research now. Or the unlock. Oh, I need to show you guys something. Also that I did off cam that I didn't do on cam. I am very sorry guys. It was in preparation to get the quick wire. And I totally forgot that I need to show you guys only halfway through. I'm so used to doing prep work and stuff off cam that I'm totally forgetting. See over there. So please forgive me guys for missing this part again. But at least we don't have the full setup yet. It's not an overdone setup yet. Let me put it that way. Okay, so this is the Caterium ore. It's mining the ore, smelting the bars, and putting it into a storage container. So nothing fancy, nothing new. Just a basic setup. And I really think we need to start doing an exploration episode. This thing's along with size just looks too much promising to just let it go. Look, there's almost looks like a cave over there as well. I'm not sure if there's actual caves. That cave that we saw in a previous previous episode. Can't remember. Did the smoke stop us, or was it the cave in that stop? Either way, if it's a cave in, we have explosives now. Yeah, we have explosives. We're going exploring. We're going to make a bunch of explosives. I need to get that ready. Maybe not next episode, because the explosives take some crafting material. And then it will be one after that. And there's a slug. Okay, cool. So, the miner just mines, pushes it up. There, I like this principle of this. So, okay, let's quickly grab some... why can't I remember her name now? Maybe I should put another entrance over here. I don't think that's too much of a problem though. Oh, too much of a bad idea. I'm gonna stand on you. Aha, got it. Okay, so ramp. Let's first kill that and that. Have a perfect spot to... It's easier from the bottom. Like that ramp we made to the bauxite mining. Oh, that was a headache. It's a real headache to do it that way. Because you need to touch it at the precise correct spot, otherwise you struggle so much getting the next block. So it's usually easier from doing it from the bottom. Which one is this? It was a pure node, right? Can't remember now. Oh no, it's a normal node. Yes, normal. Okay, so just want to tell you guys, I think we are getting close to having enough resources, because everything here is basically full. I grabbed the whole 2 containers full earlier, so that's why it's semi-empty. Take all. And also, in addition, I believe this is full now. Our whole buffer system is full, so that's awesome. Our motors is full. Even the encased beams. What's going on here? Looks interesting. We have 2 industrial containers full, so that is awesome. That's genuinely awesome. So I tried making something here, but it seems like that conveyor over there is stopping us, so this does not work, unfortunately. But that works, so that is awesome. And then we just need to dodge this pillar. Oh, we have a thing again. I forgot about this one. So also we need to go blow away those rocks over there. Don't know if it's maybe hiding something. Doesn't look like it. Actually, wait, there's something there in a corner. I think I progressed slightly incorrectly. That's or I checked that in a previous episode, I believe. But anyways, I did my progression slightly wrong, as I was trying to say, because it seems like the parachute is before jetpack, so yeah, I unfortunately unlocked it afterwards, but it's okay. I don't think it's an issue, because even with jetpack, it's a natural type of progression. Tell me you guys are hearing that too. What the hell is that? But in any case, so this is the first floor. So, as I mentioned, to get resources from one side to the other, we will put a elevator or conveyor elevator down and go over to that side, and then on the other side it will come out I first thought it can come out in here and go in here, but what if we already have a main source incoming? What are we going to do then? We can't just put it on the side, because that wouldn't look right. Even I know on the front it could go down on a one side, but it's still in the middle of a one container, so that kind of makes sense. And also you might actually have a second output as well, so that is not an issue. But what is the issue is bringing them in. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing it this way, having a conveyor system like this and the elevator going down, but this one goes down too. Okay, so the buffer floor will go down one and go over and come up here. This one that is going down 2, so this will be the bridging floor. Let's call it a bridging floor rather, because it bridges from the one side to the next side. So this is a quite thin layer, so it's not too much of a hassle. And then this one will be where we produce, let's say, the bauxite or the aluminum. There we go. So we can put a constructor. There's enough space to put a constructor in here, or even an assembler. There's enough space, and also a manufacturer. So there's enough space for this. I think the only thing that does not fit is the oil refinery, but that's okay. I don't mind that not fitting here. But so this will be the final stages before being a resource. Basically, let's say like the bauxite that's coming from that side coming in, and for crystals coming from that side coming in. So those two need to be combined before it can give a excuse me, the material we use, the first stage material like aluminum, and then it will go in this floor, and it will go up 2 floors at the back and go in. So even though it doesn't come off a conveyor stack, we are going to keep with that way of working. So we need to find out which resource is coming in where, but like the what Garanium, or what's that? I can't remember the name now. Something should use it. I believe a vehicle. Now they fail me. Come on. Well, refinery. No. Now nothing uses it. There we go. Quick lime. Quick wire. Now I can't see what that is. Conveyor, aluminum. So I think for now we'll just use conveyor Mark 4s in between all the buildings and stuff. Excuse me, not buildings, the manufacturers and so on. And it's dark out. This doesn't help a lot, right? Nope, does not seem like it. But in any case, so let me quickly show you what's going to happen in at the bottom. So even we have that ramp coming up, I think we're going to bring it back a little bit because we're kind of overshooting where we are mining at the moment. So I want to just bring it back about 4 foundations and then redo the whole going down step. So yeah, that's going to be fun. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then over here is the place where the resources will come in. So it will come over this way and then come in over here. That one will also come over and come in over here somewhere, and then we will mash up the resources. We'll take it to a yes, then we'll take it to this floor. So we mash up the resources over here. Maybe we should go bring both in at the same side. So rather than going, like what I mean, rather than going with the conveyor system from there to, let's say, in the middle, and going from a conveyor system from there to the middle and making something in the middle, then there's conveyor over that side and over this side. So maybe taking one conveyor underneath this and bringing both up on the one side and then doing it over here, and then we take it in. Then there's only conveyor at one side of a building. I'm not sure if I'm actually explaining that properly. Okay, yeah, well, I can't make an example now, but okay, what I'm still going to do, I'm quickly going to finish this up. I'm not going to do this on cam because I think you guys had enough in a previous episode of this. That was quite repetitive and boring. The video actually took, the recording itself was a little over an hour, and I compress it down to what, 4 minutes. I cut out a lot of runs in between each section as well, so that took a lot. So let me quickly finish this up, get the ramps ready and so on to these resources, maybe quickly finish that ramp as well, and then I'll bring you guys back and we'll... That was loud. That was genuinely loud. No, I don't hear it. But anyway, let me finish this up and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay guys, I've prepared the underfloor, or the lowest floor. Hopefully this will be the lowest floor. There's another slug over there. Every time I think, okay, now I have enough floors, I come up with an idea with another floor. So hopefully this is the last one. I've moved that staircase back a bit, but there's still some cleaning up I need to do. So I was busy quickly building this. Well, I say quickly, it's not quickly, it's a process to build this walkway. And I remembered somebody asked me a while back, how do people manage to build so quickly because the snapping is weird and so on. So I'm thinking now that it's getting dark, it's going to be difficult. Sorry, let me bring you guys back when it's light out, because I think we need more light for the subject of what I want to discuss now. So, sorry about that, I did not think about... Oh wow, that looks pretty. Moon rays and so on. Oh, light rays. So, let's see, maybe we can still... Okay, now let's rather wait for daybreak and then we know it will be better. Okay, it's becoming daylight at least, so at least it doesn't last long. Okay, so what I wanted to get at earlier is I want to show you guys, that what happened there, struggle with the snap points now to get things to snap properly. It is sometimes a bit tricky, but actually on a flat surface it's easy, so most of you know this, but just for the sake of thoroughness, I'm going to go through everything. So I usually build everything at shift speed, meaning this is normal walking speed, shift is running speed. So I use shift and I build. So while going in a direction, forward, shift, and then you click and it will build a whole line. So this was the question, is how do you get to just move in one direction, seemingly not clicking or seemingly auto builds, and that's not the case. It's just your tempo needs to be exactly correct at the same spot every time. If you try clicking too many times, so spam clicking, it also does not work, because then the game kind of misses every now and again. I don't know if you notice, sometimes when I built that first floor, sometimes there was a block missing. Oh, actually I cut those out. Oh, sorry for hitting my mic. I cut those out. So, but in normal building, I don't know, I think with the normal Mark II factory that also happened. Where's Mark II? Mark II is behind that wall. That also happened, but yes, so it happens, but it's less often if your tempo is correct. And it's a bit more tricky going in a straight line, especially with running, with shift forward. Your tempo has to be spot on. So usually give yourself about 2 or 3 foundations width and aim at the edge. Then you will see it clicks there. So basically just drag your mouse back a second, not a second, a millimeter, and then you can shift, oh, not shift, you just normal forward. And once you get your tempo up and running, you can start using shift. Oh, see there, I missed that one. So I think because I'm talking now, I'm distracting myself. But once you get your tempo going, no, there it goes again. You can do it closer, but sometimes when you miss, then you can fall. So If you practice it, then you will be able to get to it no problem. So there's a gas vein and there's a port, a crash port, so we need to get to that as well at some point. So, okay, this is the spot. I'm also going to show you how I did the ramp quickly. Once we're there, I'll show you how we did that building. I just want to quickly finish this one up. Or maybe I should do that first, and I can finish this off, and then we can start doing the actual mining and logistics. I don't think I have a lot with me. I have a few. So there's a mine. You guys haven't seen a mine before yet, as far as I know. I think I actually got up there. Oh no, up there somewhere. When we did the exploration. But yeah, never got any further than that. Let's go one more. See, there's my ramp that I used to get out of here. So I used that to jump to there. But something was shooting me when I did that. I have no idea what it was. I got hurt. Or I saw I got hurt. And another time I flew over that way. Somewhere there is another platform that I built to try and get around that way to get back to base. And I saw some things. Oh, there's another crash port. Awesome. But it's not like that fire spitters. It's something else. Something I'm not familiar with yet in this game. So there's still a lot to know in this that we need to find out and learn in this game. I think this is correct. Yeah, sounds about right. See, usually if you build a ramp, you can look at the ramp and you will kind of see where it comes out if you follow the angle of the ramp itself. So that looks good because there's another crystal vein. It can come around and it can come up here. So let's go down. I think there was still one spitter, or did I get that one as well? I'm not sure. I can't remember now. There was one big spitter over here and two small ones running around here. Can't remember if I got both or only one. It might be that I got both. In any case, so let's quickly finish this ramp. Okay, so another quick tutorial. Not a tutorial, just a guide or a tip. Just want to make sure that spitter is not going to come behind us while we build. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so as I said, it's usually easier building from a bottom because then you can just quickly switch. Okay, so what I have, you can see it in the toolbar. Number 2 is a flat one and 3 is a ramp. So I switch to 2, free, roll, 2, free, roll, 2, free, roll. So usually it's just a pattern, keeping to a pattern, and once you can do that, everything is easy in this game. Sometimes like that, the ramp does keep its orientation, but not always, unfortunately. And then you have to do it like that. Okay, so that is the trick of that one, of getting a ramp from down below. I showed you guys in a previous episode semi how to build from the bottom. Oh, not from a bottom, from a top. But usually if you have, let's use a thick one because that's what I usually use for ramps. It's just easier. So you have to make a ramp from a top down like we did on that side. So it's excuse me, too far to go to the ground and build from the bottom, so you have to build from the top. Okay, so first of all, just get the place where this one sticks or not. So usually you'll see it's funky. It jumps and you don't know where it wants to attach or snap to. So once you do that, let's first focus on this part. Maybe you will understand a bit better on the flatter foundations, the thinner ones. Okay, so depending on what your perspective is on this one, on the block where you want to place it, how you want to place it, you have to look at the edge basically. So same as this, look at the edge, and you can even be here and you can still place a block. So I click here I click, and it builds. So you just need to try and figure out or see exactly where the snap point is. See, to this edge it's at the bottom, to that edge it's to the side, to this edge it's to this side. And if you go there, it will... Oh no, wait, if you go on the top, you have to be in the middle of a block. You see, if you go here, it's still on the side. If you go there, it's in the middle. We're standing in it, so it's red. Player is in the way. If you just go slightly to the side, it snaps to the right again. So just focus in the middle about, and the closer to the middle you are, the more it will snap to go upward. And once you go upward, it's also easy. Just go to the edge, edge, edge. So most of these things is easy and simple and should be understandable, but if you keep in mind that you must keep a tempo or a pattern, building quickly should go easier. Yeah, building this thing really helps you focus on building quickly. Okay, so going back to how we build down, so we want one at the bottom, and then we come to the edge because we want one at the front. So from this side, it's difficult to place it on the front. But if you come, you have to be on the front of it, in the direction you're building is the front, then it will snap easier. So you can go like this, and even if you're further away, it also works. Then you have to focus on the middle, and then you can basically just be on the top, at the edge. Let's put this away. Nope. So basically just in that area there, then it will snap forward. So if you want one forward, we aim in this location here. If we aim at this location, it will snap to this edge. If you focus on that location, it will snap to that side. And we focus on this edge, it will snap to the bottom. So let me show you. Okay, so unfortunately, yes, I forgot. You have to be on the side. If you want to build that way, you have to be on that side to face it. I have found like there you can go to the that direction, but not go down, unfortunately. Except you can wangle it. So what you can do, you can break this one down, then you build one, then you build one down, then you break down that one, and you build one forward, one down. So I was too quick there. Or the mouse moves slightly and I clicked. So you can go down that way, which is not an issue because now you can put the ramps down, and you have to be focusing in the middle, as I explained there, and then you can put the ramp up. So you can also do it that way, and that will help. Okay, so using what we now know about the sides of the platforms, so as I showed you, you can run here and just place, click, click, click. It will place, click, 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 click. So it seems, as I said, seemingly it does it automatically, but that's not the case. It is manual clicking. I don't know. I don't think there's mod support for this game yet, and I don't think. Maybe you can make a macro or something if you really wanted to, but what's the use? I think it's more trouble than just building. So with this in that, you can with a ramp, if you want to make a double or a triple ramp, you can go to the side, just build one guideline. That's what I did in the big ramp. Just build one. Oh, actually, I built two up. The middle ones where the ramps are, I built from there. So, and I aligned that to the middle of the coal generators. So again, you see the orientation is not correct. Mouse wheel till it's correct. And then you see if you're on this angle, it usually will snap correctly. So now, what we learned over this side, you just apply here. So you run down, build, and get your tempo correct, and you can build your ramp. No problem, and the same to this side. Just keep your tempo, keep your pattern running, and that's it. And easy as pie. A few seconds and we have a ramp that's free wide. Easy. Very, very easy. So I'm going to break this down and quickly finish up the walkway that side as well. Maybe I'll quickly bring it in when I do that ramp, show you how quick it goes. Actually, there's a lot of a fuel that we use. Only, not a lot. So we need to farm this. See, this things only need like what, 12 megawatts, and this produces 20 megawatts. So yeah, that's good. Good. Okay, let me meet you guys over on that side and we will quickly do that ramp. I'm hearing that sounds again. It's freaking me out. Seriously freaking me out. See, there's a crash pod again. So, what I'm thinking now is, why is there so many crashed pods? And what was the things that was shooting me over there? If you open the map, what's that, Z? You see here's dead points. This is, I think we were standing here and looking over the edge here. So there's dead spots here, don't know what that is. But the sound doesn't come from this side, it comes from this side. See, I'm looking now this way. I don't know what to make of it. Oh, you see here's also dead spots. Interesting. Very interesting. I should put the beacons at the mine so that we know where's what mine, because you can see it on a map and you can put the beacons and you can put it on a low compass and you can disable it on a compass view here, or not a low compass, a low diameter, and then you can actually, I think, keep track of your resources that way. Can we go this side as well? So that means we can actually go to that waterfalls. Oh, we should do that. But definitely, I've been, what do you call it? Threatening a while now that we must go for a adventure or exploration episode. We should definitely do that. Maybe I must do a live stream of that. Would you guys be interested in that? Give a comment below, guys. Then we will do it on a Saturday. We'll do a 1 hour or 2 hour live stream. And you guys can basically guide me. Or not guide me, but suggest where we want to go. If you guys want to see something and you haven't seen it before. I don't know. Let me know. Down comments below. Also, down below, description, links to my social media. Come follow me, come join me. A lot of interesting stuff happening there. Twitter and Discord. Come join us on Discord. We chat a lot there. Not a lot. A few days it's quiet, but other days it flares up quite a lot. But yeah, just say it's up. Now I'm wasting time with normal traveling, slow traveling. That at least the Explorer makes fun with that. Maybe we should use the Explorer to go exploring. We can build and break it more. So that's what I like about building in this game. You can just have the stuff, the modules and the resources, and you can build it out in the field as you need it. There's a yellow slug. There's a crash spot over there, and there's a crash spot over there, and there's a lot of crash spots over here. I'm starting to realize where that sound is. Okay, so what I did, I built next to this one, to the one we had. I first built out, and then I started going down with the big blocks with thick foundations. Let's just put one there. Eesh, this sound scaring the heck out of me. Okay, this episode is getting long again. So you guys are going to have a long Monday. So I hope you guys are enjoying a long episode. We did a bit of gas mask and we did a bit of building, and I'm trying to explain to you how to build. If you have any questions regarding building or want me to test out for you guys, feel free to comment down below. Question or anything. So I already picked up these ones. So there's a few more that I need to pick up. I basically just came up and started building that side, and I thought, maybe I should show you guys, because I remember the one guy asked me about that. So yeah, I thought let me show you guys. So this is a cleaning up. It's a bit of a hassle. So what made this actually easier moving it back is a bit of lag spike. I could actually use this as a place to stand on. There's a lot of flat areas here. This jetpack makes life so much easier. So remember what I mentioned about being in front. So building from there, building to a front here, it was easy, and then I just moved to that lower step, moved down a bit, and then I made a small walkway out, as I showed you in a previous episode, how we build out and forward, and then we build the rest. And I did that again, trying to go down. So breaking stuff in this game is a lot bigger hassle than it is building it. Even though building is sometimes a pain in the behind, especially making huge platforms, this is much worse. I dread doing this breakdowns every time I'm trying to build up something. Please tell me I'm not the only one hearing that. If you guys know what that is, and it's end game thingy, please don't spoil it for me. Please, pretty please. I really like finding out game mechanics and stuff like that. See, and I think when I reached there, I could move to the ground. Yes, that tree. When I was there, I moved to the ground, and it was much quicker building, because from the ground it's much quicker. Let me see. Okay, so I have still some space. Let me quickly finish breaking these down, because this is very boring even for me, and I like building and stuff, so I can just imagine how boring this is for you guys. So we'll see you in a sec. Okay, we're just down to the last few ramps, but I'm starting to get out of reach, and I think that one also needs to come up. Yes. Okay, and right here by that tree there's a nice cave area here. I haven't explored it yet. There's a lot of things that we need to explore, but we'll definitely come and explore this in the future. Definitely. But yes, now this map, developers really made it nice and pretty and awesome and lovely and all those beautifying words. Okay, so actually I was planning to do this from a top down, that side, and this one up, and then we're done. But since we're already here, why waste time? Lovely waterfall. So as I said, shift, run, and just get a tempo, and once you have this tempo, can pretty much do anything. Watch series in the background, stream Netflix, stream anime, or whatever you want. But yeah, so because this is quite boring, this is how I build the platforms. Same principle, exactly the same. Going slow, steady, on tempo, and keeping your pattern. So we're not going to place there because this is where the conveyor belt is going to run up for the resource management. So from here on out, it's going down. We still need to make that middle pillars. Maybe I should do that off cam. At least do some things off cam. I can't bore you with everything on cam, like this building, because I'm sure this is boring for you guys. You can actually see every time he presses that red button on the remote thing, multi-tool or whatever it is, I can't remember now. That is every time I'm clicking. So this feels a bit slower, I think, because of slope. If you have any math background, you should know Pythagoras theorem. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly in English. That the long or sloped edge is longer than the bottom length of the triangle if you're looking at it from a side. I'll try to explain that now from the side quickly. So that edge from there to there is longer than from that, or not that edge to, from there to there. The edge from that corner to that corner is longer from this edge, not from this edge, than this edge, from a corner to a corner. I hope that didn't come out too wonky because I was falling over my own words in that one. But in any case, so I think the amount of time it takes you to run the shorter distance is quicker than that one. I think a game does keep that in. That's weird. First time I'm hearing a mud sound. Running through mud. Oh, that sounds so funky and weird. Yeah, so in any case, this one is mining our bauxite, so we must just take it up. So I'm just going to put the conveyor straight from there, straight up, the same as we did with the oil. Just put the pole on the side, or maybe we should do this. I think this looks neater, a bit more neat, organized. I think so, yeah. So just like this every 5 again, and why not? Then we have an option if there's something else that we need to mine from the side. Let's see if we can find anything. Quartz is, we did try that. Uranium. How far is uranium from here? $500, that's not too bad. That's really not too bad. But it seems it's a bit higher up. So maybe yes, it's good that we have a stacking. So if we bring that in from this one side, we can merge the conveyor stacker over here with the two. I think that could work. I'm not going to go close to uranium yet. I think we need the radiation suit for that one. So let's quickly do a quick scan again. I believe it's this direction. Yes. So it's somewhere in this direction. Am I looking straight at it? No. Yes, I am. If you look at the compass. This is actually a bit skew because I'm trying to find a direct line. That it's about a direct line. So maybe it can come in here and then merge and go up, and then we can do the whole split up there. What resource is that? That is Sam, probably. Coal. Let's see. Nope, it's not coal. Is that coal? Why does it show the correct image now? What's that icon there? I'm looking at the compass at the moment. Okay, I think we need to save. I'm thinking I'm going to get into trouble now. Because I'm not prepared for any of this. Oh, it's sulfur. It's written in a block. Why didn't I see that? Oh, there it is. Ah, okay. Is that the river we're hearing? Ooh. Got a massive lag spike there. Normal sulfur. Interesting. Okay, let me quickly try to get back. There's a ramp, so I can maybe get over back to that way. Okay, so we need to get back to base and end this episode. We have so much to explore in this map, guys. There's another crash pod. And we need to go find all of them. We'll have a massive episode just exploration and finding hard drives soon. Either that or we do a live stream. And there's some limestone. It's actually not a bad spot. Yep. Okay, any case, let me see you guys back at base. This is already also a very long episode. Okay, I thought I'll make it. So I've extended that platform a bit, and it seems I can make it to here. I usually come in with a hard landing over here, but I thought since we're on our way to end the episode in any case, let's try and make this. And I barely just made it. You would have seen me almost fall to my death there. But yeah, because I had to give myself a bit more height here at the end, and that used a bit more of a fuel than I anticipated. But I think I can fix that. I'll extend that ramp a bit more, the bottom one. I've extended the top one as well, so I usually land on that platform with half fuel. So maybe I can extend the maybe I can land over there. I'm going to make excuse me, a few of these travel towers around the place, going in 4 directions. Yeah, I think that would be fun, but that will be much later once we have level 5. We almost have level 5 now. We are close to level 5, or Mark 5, not level 5. Mark 5 conveyors, because we have now the mine set up. We just need to get the power up there. I'm still not actually 100% sure how I'm going to run the power. I don't want to run it at the top. Maybe I should run it at the edges, like this one at the edge, but on both sides. And it can run at around the edge. I think that could work. That could definitely work. And then we split from the one that's on top here to the bottom layers. That could work, yes. Okay, so my project will be to get all the resources necessary. I'll keep pressing the wrong button. Meaning encased beams to get the conveyors from the mines to there, and so that we can mine properly. But we're going to make that Mark 4 since we are... Wait, it's 240 miner. Normal nodes. So the 270 should be sufficient. 480. What is a Mark 3? 240, so that's 480. So yes, I believe it should be best to go to Mark 4 because then we'll be 1-to-1 efficiency. Because this one pulls 480 and this one transports 480. 780. Oh wow, this is going to be so fast. This is the biggest jump yet. 300. See, from here to here is 60. From here to here is 150. Yes. And then from here to here is 210. From here to here is 300. So it's 90. Wow. Can't we make a few of them already? I'll replace this one with Mark 3. And then we will start the next episode here, and we will go to our Mark 3 or our Mark 3 factory with the Mark 5 conveyor launch pad, and we'll see how far it throws us. I'm expecting to get to that mushroom easily. But yes, I will do the first test with you guys. I won't use it off cam. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this long episode. It's been a long one. Sorry for you guys that does not want to see so long episodes. I usually try to get a good balance of about 30-35 minutes. It's not too short, not too long, but sometimes like this it gets long, and trying to help anybody that does struggle in the future. I want to have information in, so by all means let me know, give me comments. Would you want guys have separate videos for guides or separate videos for tips and tricks, building tips and tricks maybe, or something like that? Let me know down in the comments. Please remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a bunch, and check the links in the description. It links to my Twitter and my other social medias, Discord server. It's a public Discord server. Anybody is welcome to come and join. There is a few member areas, but it's only different story, long story. But yes, we're usually mostly active in any case in the public area and section, so feel free to join us at any time, and feel free to join us on Ark. It's also a public server. But yes, thank you for joining me in this video, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.